The World Health Organization slams governments who do not take the fight against the COVID-19 outbreak seriously. U.S. President Donald Trump seems to be shrugging his shoulders on the outbreak. And the American chief executive does not even believe the WHO's death rate. Here's the story.
U.S. Vice President Mike Pence visited leading mask makers in the country as Washington is ramping up efforts to manufacture more face masks amid the COVID-19 outbreak in the North American country. That federal officials will lean into the fight against COVID-19.
You should know we're ready, and we're going to continue to bring the full resources of the federal government to bear to confront the spread of the coronavirus in the United States.
Pence, however, tells Americans to hold off buying medical masks unless they are ill. Pence explains that this is the help they need from healthy U.S. citizens so the government can allocate enough supplies for positive patients.
But I do have a word to the average American about how you can help as well. Unless you are ill, you have no need to buy a mask. And one of the ways that healthy Americans can support our efforts to be there for patients and to be there for healthcare providers is to not purchase masks on the commercial market.
But there's some good news, according to Pence. He says a vast majority of Americans who contracted the disease are already receiving treatment and are on the way to recovery. But for the World Health Organization, the virus must be taken more seriously. The WHO reminds everyone that the virus outbreak is a serious matter and that it requires a more coordinated response from all governments.
We're concerned that some countries have either not taken this seriously enough or have decided there is nothing they can do. We're concerned that in some countries, the level of political commitment and the actions that demonstrate that commitment do not match the level of the threat we all face. This is not a drill. This is not the time to give up. This is not a time for excuses. This is a time for pulling out all the stops.
WHO also called on every country to act immediately and to scale up efforts to combat the virus.
We're deeply concerned about the increasing number of countries reporting cases, especially those with weaker health systems. However, this epidemic is a threat for every country, rich and poor. And as we have said before, even the high-income countries should expect surprises.
Despite the warning, U.S. President Donald Trump said on Fox News that infected persons may even get better by going to work. Trump also said he doesn't believe that the death rate for the disease is at 3.4%, as reported by the World Health Organization.